During the Roman period, Crickley was unoccupied, although there were rich villas in the area and it was certainly visited. With the withdrawal of Roman protection in the early 5th century, society in Britain underwent radical changes and became unstable. Crickley was occupied again and for the last time. I'm standing in the entrance to the final settlement, perhaps of the middle of the 5th century AD. It's not much more than a hollow dug out of the final Iron Age defences, although it was protected with a wooden structure, a gate and perhaps a tower. And inside it there's a gathering of huts. We can't define the area of it yet. Huts probably made of turfs thatched with barley straw. This is the eastern end of that 5th century settlement, in which the simpler people lived, the poorer people. In the western end seems to be not quite a palace, but a larger building and a much cleaner one, belonging probably to the chieftain, who also seems to have controlled the granary, which we find there too at this period. Once again, it's characteristic of Crickley that these settlements were destroyed, burned and rebuilt. So there are two separate phases. Man keeps coming back to Crickley. Violence is answered by simple persistence. We can date this settlement fairly closely because we have from it a small bronze buckle of a type with a military background in the Roman world in the early 5th century AD, but still in use, perhaps among civilians, until quite late in the century. After the destruction of the post-Roman settlement, Crickley was not occupied again. It was in turn grazing. There may be a shepherd's bothy, a place for quarrying, for stone, but the stone's not of very good quality, so it was only used locally, for lime burning. But even quarrying came to an end in the 1960s, just before our excavations began. Now the hill is a country park. People visit it to walk the dog, to look at the view, or perhaps to think about the courage of their ancestors over the last 4,000 years BC.